everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, CM Punk comes to NXT ahead of his appearance on the NXT CW premiere in nearly 2 weeks. We know that NXT will have the CW premiere. What CM Punk's going to be doing in his hometown Chicago, we'll tell you later on. Plus, Ethan Page and Trick Williams signed an NXT title contract match between these two men battling for the NXT Championship. Can Trick Willie get back the championship he once lost? We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, right here, Lyle Valkyria returns to NXT to help Tatum Paxley battle Rosemary and Wendy Chu. Man, this is going to be a match right there with the ages. And Javion Evans and Cedric Alexander team up to face the No Catch Crew, Quarter Catch Crew, coming up as well. Also, too, right here, Lola Vice takes on Plato influences JC Jane coming up. And on Wrestling Hot Topic, man, oh man, we was talking about it. Saturday night's main event coming back on NBC. Man, they're coming back stronger than ever. Saturday night main event on NBC. We'll talk about Wrestling Hot Topic. Let's get the NXT Ring Report started right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing, man. Well, Pro Wrestling Show we have for you. And we're going to kick things off with the contract signing with Ava, the general manager of NXT. Ava, she's been a busy preparing for NXT coming to the CW network in nearly 2 weeks. The 2-week premiere comes your way. NXT coming back in a hurry, man. I tell you this is going to be, the stars are going to shine. I mean, shine all right, with Ava doing her thing. Ava playing a huge role, a detrimental role. If you ask me, Ava trying to the general manager, making the shots and making the call that, hey, we'll make NXT the best brand it can be. And Ava is doing that role and doing just that. Ava trying to get herself prepared, get herself ready into the emotion and stuff. Well, Ava do the contract signing between Trick Williams and Ethan Page, but things got a little bit uneasy as Trick Williams got taken down by the NXT champion. The NXT champion doing that, causing that tease and causing that tension. I'll tell you that right now. Trick Williams went down with a table and stuff after he got confronted by Ethan Page. It was a face-to-face, but the confrontation led to even more to that, and led to that being that way of Trick getting crashing down due to the hands of the champion, Ethan Page. Well, Trick Williams got laid out until Tyrese Halliburton, we told you last week, Halliburton said that he wanted to appear on NXT. Halliburton did. Halliburton said he wants to be the one to moderate the contract signing. Ava gave him that right to moderate the contract signing. Hopefully, Tyrese Halliburton knows a thing or two of getting involved and probably keeping these two in line and check in order, but we'll see. Speaking of that, Tatum Paxley, along with Lyle Valkyria coming out to lend her helping hand to help Tatum Paxley over Wendy Chu and Rosemary. I mean, this was a good standing right there between them, but Wendy Chu and Rosemary got pinned by Tatum Paxley and Ava. Well, Hammerstone made his appearance. Hammerstone, I'm surprised Hammerstone came into WWE. Hammerstone got the look, the appeal. Hammerstone took down Tony D'Angelo and told Tony D'Angelo about himself. That Tony D'Angelo tried to put a hit out on Obafemi. Tony D'Angelo got his didn't get the pin, but after Hammerstone did what he needed to do, Hammerstone got in between and won his match tonight. Hammerstone saying that he is not going to be nobody's pawn, and Hammerstone doing what he need to do, getting the win. Hammerstone could be a big future. Hopefully, when his WWE contract, his TNA contract comes up, WWE will pick him up. But MLW had something with Hammerstone. They just didn't know what to do with him. Same with Jacob Fatu and Hammerstone. Who can see that rivalry down the road? Jacob Fatu and Hammerstone. I love to see that. But Obafemi saying that he will meet Tony D'Angelo down the road, probably NXT premiere, and saying that he's going to do what he need to do what he has to do. But Obafemi, Hammerstone got caught in the middle between Obafemi and Tony Angelo. Tony Angelo set his sights on Obafemi to take that championship away from Obafemi. We'll see how that's going to go down eventually a little bit later, if that's going to happen in the CW premiere. But speaking of a man who's going to be at the CW premiere, CM Punk. CM Punk making his appearance tonight. CM Punk got caught in the middle. CM Punk talking about what he did yesterday on Raw. If you want to find out what he talked about on Raw about his impending match with Drew McIntyre, we'll tell you that on the Raw Ring Report. But CM Punk came down there, and Punk said that he wants to, I guess he wants to be the one to get what he deserves. He wants to come down and help in NXT to help people out and be that voice of voiceless to the people in NXT. CM Punk came down now. CM Punk was caught in the middle. CM Punk had not Ava, but Roxanne Perez and CM Punk were supposed to be like a father-daughter, wrestling father-daughter. Well, that turned out to be the case at the what Roxanne Perez said. Roxanne Perez saying that Punk may need to worry about stick his nose in somebody else's business but his own. But CM Punk didn't say who he was going to, what the special announcement was for his match at the CW premiere for NXT. We know he's going to be in Hell in a Cell and brawl with Drew McIntyre. We'll tell you a little bit later what Drew McIntyre's message was to Punk a little bit later. But rest not topic. But Julia came out there. Julia itching. She wants to get her hands on Roxanne Perez. And I kind of assumed that CM Punk was going to be the special guest referee in this match. But I guess that's not going to be the case. CM Punk is going to be watching from afar. And he's saying that he has something to share and announce a little bit later. So we'll see what CM Punk going to do coming up. But we know CM Punk's going to be part of NXT in Chicago. Well, Randy Orton's going to be part of NXT in St. Louis. And Randy Orton is going to get his hands full when he takes on Javion Evans, the high-flying sensation. Javion Evans, who's been showing leaps and bounds on his potential. Javion Evans wants to showcase his abilities, and Javion Evans might have that opportunity coming up. So we'll see what Javion Evans is going to do. But Randy Orton is going to be part of that historic St. Louis card with Javion, take him on. Even Randy Orton even sent out a tweet. If we can show the tweet right quick on what Orton had sent. Orton sent this tweet right here, stating to Javion, "Hey, Javion Evans. Hey, Javion, you want to know who your opponent is? See you in St. Louis. So Randy Orton, only 8 kids. So Randy Orton's going to be making a very special appearance on NXT, and he's going to, I guess, teach Javion Evans a lesson in a matter of life. So Randy Orton will be part of that coming up as well. So we'll see that coming up. But speaking of that, um, even more match. Eddie Thorpe was in action. Thorpe went against Ashanti Adonis and put out Ashanti Adonis after Ashanti was trying to flirt with girls. And Eddie Thorpe was trying to be respectful to some of the women. Eddie Thorpe got his revenge, I guess, over Ashanti Adonis tonight. Even to the point right here that got his name. Um, him and what's her name? He's gonna Riley Osborne. He's gonna get a chance to go against you know who, Ridge Holland. And Ridge Holland gonna make an example out of Riley Osborne, and he's gonna do that and do that. So we'll see about that. Also, too, Deion Lennon was in action as well. He got taken down by Brooks Jensen. Brooks Jensen looking like a old wild man. Jensen getting himself together. I'll say that right now. But what he wants to do and what he needs to do. So Brooks Jensen getting the win over you know who, Deion Lennon. I think Deion Lennon may be a future main inventor down the road with his potential as a football background and you know, hey, he look many girls gonna be thinking he's look handsome and all that stuff. So we'll see about that. Well, we get to this. We told you early on, Tyrese Halliburton was given the honor to get the contract between Trick Williams and NXT champion Ethan Page to get it. At the general manager Ava had a problem not trying to get them to sign, and what happened was Trick Williams went down, but this time Tyrese Halliburton, the NBA point guard for the Indiana Pacers, decided to take his name in the hat and try to figure out can he do it. He got them to sign it, but the surprise was this: CM Punk saying that he's going to be the special guest referee in the NXT Championship match between Trick Williams and Ethan Page. We're going to see this match one more time. Trick Williams versus Ethan Page, and they're gonna really brawl. CM Punk said he don't care what the hell they do, even they had to go outside Chicago. He said there's gonna be a winner, there's gonna be an NXT champion between these two men. We will see. So we'll see coming up, and we'll see what CM Punk's gonna do as the special guest referee. CM Punk's been busy. He's gonna have that championship match, and man, CM Punk's gonna really be busy because he's gonna be having that week when they appear on the CW, and then a couple of days later, he's gonna be had to do that Bad Blood. So CM Punk's gonna be a real busy October. That first week of October is gonna be really, really busy for CM Punk, being on Raw, being center in the NXT Championship as the referee, and much more. So CM Punk's gonna be really busy. He's sticking his nose in everybody's business but his own. But that's CM Punk for you. Well, we end that with NXT Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we know that CM Punk will be taking on Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell. Well, let's hear when CM Punk yesterday on Raw, when we talked about the Raw Ring Report, has stated that he wanted to send you know who to hell if he has to die alone in hell. Let's see what Drew McIntyre had to say about his incoming match with CM Punk here right now.
So be it, I'm prepared to die. No, this is October 5th. Hell in a Cell. And the build-up to this is going to be absolutely incredible. Let's turn our attention to Sheamus for a moment. And lately, his old mate, he does.
That's what I've been waiting for. I can't help myself sometimes. I'm obviously at home. But I just watched what you had to say and that look in the eyes. That's a man that's ready to go all the way. To try to hurt me, but a man that's willing to go out on his back. This has been 32 weeks now. This has been going on. And, I've been doing all the heavy lifting. Obviously, you got a nice little break, some time off to spend with your wife and stupid looking dog. I didn't get any time off, and I was begged to stay at home this week because the brass are worried about their main event, the Hell in the Cell, if anything was to happen tonight. And I took it because, for once, I want a week off. I want to spend some time with my wife, my cats. That's the man that I've been waiting to see. I can tell you how many matches you have left. 1. I can make you a promise too. One of us is not walking out of Hell in the Cell. I'm going to enjoy my week off. Glad to finally see you show up, Phil.
All right, you heard from CM Punk's opponent at Bad Blood in the Hell in the Cell in Atlanta. CM Punk saying that he's gonna bring the devil inside him, and the same, I guess, with Drew McIntyre. Don't forget that the Pro Wrestling Show will have the Bad Blood special, 2 specials. We always do predict the outcome, match preview and predictions for Bad Blood. Don't forget, we'll have it that Saturday, and also the review show as well, the after show for the review. So look out for that. But CM Punk's gonna really be busy. I mean, busy. So we're looking forward to seeing that. Also, we heard that he announced to the return of an instant classic. Saturday night's main event will return Saturday, December 14th, and it'll be on NBC. So NBC getting the Saturday night main event once again. It'll be in Long Island, New York. So that won't interrupt nothing. We know that we're hearing reports that Saturday night main event returning. So Seth Rollins is returning. A lot of hosts of others. Bianca Belair on the ad. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, as well as Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. So we'll be seeing this Saturday night's main event, how this is going to be going down. And we know that we told you Seth Rollins will be returning as well to Saturday night main event. And what will Seth Rollins be up to coming up on Saturday night main event coming up? But that's be almost at the end of the year. So we'll have to wait and see about that. A lot of stuff going on for Saturday night's main event. So, hey, big things happening around. Also, too, Armando Estrada announced that he has a Legends deal with WWE and for special appearances, merchandise, and action figures, video games, and more. So on Monday, someone said, "Be the wise man for Jacob Batu." I said, "Well, it really makes sense, but hey, it's up to him if he wants to do it." But we'll see if Armando Estrada wants to do it or not. Plus, too, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus signed a new deal with WWE. Sheamus is going to be sticking around WWE a little bit longer. So good to hear that the Celtic Warrior is going to be sticking around WWE more than ever before. Also, too, is a sad day for WWE as his old headquarters is no longer going to be up for sale. So you can tell right the WWE logo right there fading in and going out. So hey, you know how that be going forward with that. Hey, I'm telling the stuff. There used to be WWE World Headquarters, but WWE built and not found a new World Headquarters. They moved on. So hey, what that be? Well, that's gonna do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. We're gonna leave you here with this right here. The NXT Championship match. Ethan Page and Trick Williams want to get their hands on each other. And we'll see if CM Punk's gonna be the man that's gonna decree law and order in the ring, as he's gonna have a busy week as well. during Bad Blood week because he's gonna be being on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and the pay per view. So we really have a busy week. He's gonna be calling Law and Order between Trick Williams and all ego eating pays for the NXT title when NXT makes his debut in Chicago for the CW. So that'll do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendra Dix, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition